I hate to go from the sublime to the ridiculous, but apparently we will. We're going to get him on the program, ladies and gentlemen. He's back out of the hospital, apparently 30-something pounds lighter. We're going to check on that, but from what I've heard, part of that was obviously them keeping an eye on him for a little while, and he still had, according to what I've heard through the grapevine, one of the night nurses running him kayfabe Snickers. But anyway, let's get Star Maker Bolan on the line.
Here he is.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the program again after an absence of several weeks. He said he'd never be back. He was boycotting because Court Bauer wouldn't follow him on Twitter. But this life or death situation has made him realize that there's some things more important than these petty arguments amongst people. Star Maker Bolan is back on the program. And Kenny, you have figured out that you've got to change your ways and you've got to turn over a new leaf. You've got to reform your life or you're not going to be here very much longer.
How are you, Jimmy? You doing all right?
Well, yeah, but more importantly, how you're the one that was at death's door. How are you doing?
Well, you're exactly right, and you bring up some good points there, Jim. And I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little low today. Trying to take care of myself. You brought up some good points. I did knocking on death's door. Hell, I was beating on death's door, man. It was a close call, and I hear that, as a matter of fact, you was even very, very concerned about me.
Well, I was, because I found out on Facebook that you were in the hospital, but and I didn't even find out on Facebook since I don't know how to work Facebook.
Well, you had
Stacy saw it on Facebook, and she calls me because I'm on the road, and I've got to be on the road in Tennessee at these Global Force shows. Wait a minute, without being able to get a hold of you, you left your cell phone somewhere, and the Prince's phone was dead, and nobody was answering any phones, and we were all worried. Everybody was worried. This could be the big one.
Yeah.
And you left us hanging there, and then updates on Facebook. That was so. Anyway,
you brought up some good points there at the beginning.
And what is that? What is that beeping?
Oh, that's that is an experimental device that the good folks at Baptist East sent me home with. That is a voltage proton 4 heart regulator, and it's hooked into a wireless device. I wear it on a strap it clips to my belt, and I wear it on my back. And if my heart, as you know, my heart rate had ranged as low as 38, which is near death, and it went as high as 168, which is near death. So I was knocking on both sides of the door.
You were trying to get out one way or the other.
One way or the other. Yeah, absolutely, Jimmy. I mean, I'm a new guy, man. I mean, just
well, you sound calmer. I've got to sound calm. We're not on edge. You know me. I'm tighter than a banjo string, I'm the one that's up, and you're calm.
I'm gonna try and get you to my way of thinking here before it's all said and done.
What is you've got something else is going on over there now?
Well, it was lots of calls, Jimmy. I got thousands of calls while I was in the hospital. I still get them. People wishing me good wishes, and I appreciate it. And I thought about this Court Bauer thing, man. And my fans are too valuable to me. I love my fans, and it ain't right for me to, how many listeners do you have on this show, Jimmy?
Well, we've got a number. I don't know why you want this information. I don't trust you.
Well, you have a large number, and it ain't
got a large number. It's quite impressive.
It just ain't right. I mean, I have 5 of the 6 top. Look, they just won't quit. They just won't quit. And I'm telling you, man, it just wasn't fair to me to take my anger of Court Bauer and hold that against all my fans and everybody that loves me and wished me better health and to get, back in there and back on your show. And
Kenny, it sounds like you've turned over a new leaf. I'm hearing a new man.
I have basically screw Court Bauer because he never even checked on me when I was in the hospital. But Jimmy, you did. Well, not indirectly, you did. And I appreciate it.
How is he indirectly calling you on the phone and saying you're in the hospital? What's the matter? How is that indirectly? That sounds pretty direct.
Could have actually come to the hospital. And
I was out of town.
You could have canceled. I mean, if your wife were pregnant and having a baby, you'd have come back home, right? I was dying, Jimmy, but that's okay. You made it.
Well, I couldn't find that out because I didn't have Facebook.
Oh, well, you'll have to get it. But the new Kenny Bolan starts today. And
good. You're going to take care of yourself now. That's what you're saying.
Oh, I've been doing that. That's what this Volton 4 proton regulator is for. And like I said, if my heart gets out of rhythm, it gives me little sudden shocks and kicks me back into gear. And it's It's experimental, but it's been working fantastic.
Well, no, what I'm
you
talking
can tell
about.
I'm into go. What?
What I'm talking about is you reforming, turning over a new leaf, changing your lifestyle, and taking care of yourself, eating healthy, going on a diet.
Well,
Not eating free in every restaurant in the city.
I did do a $388 trade with old Charlie's the night after the hospital, but I've been eating hospital food.
For heaven's sake, wait a minute. You went and ate at O'Charlie's the night after you got out of the hospital?
Well, I ate the good pasta. I mean, it didn't have all that much Alfredo sauce on it. The chicken was half of what I normally get. The fried chicken.
Wait a minute. You said that you wanted to turn over a new leaf and reform, and we thought it was talking about how you were taking care of yourself. If this is not it, then how do you want to turn over a new leaf and reform and change your ways that you've been telling everybody?
I'm getting ready to tell you. Do you know the charitable Kenny Bolan, the man who just gives, feed the children?
I don't know him. He's got the same
youth of America. All the kindness and goodness I've done, the countless thousands of discounts that I've given on my Beats by Bolin headphones, my DVDs, my T-shirts, my charitable appearances, letting the fans meet me at Golden Corral for free. Jimmy, that fucking shit ends today. It is time. I don't know how much longer I got. I don't know how much longer I got left on this planet. I nearly died 3 Wednesdays ago. I could go tomorrow, man. You never know. So what I'm going to do is, good goddamn Lord, can I not do the Jimmy Cornette show without fucking people bothering me? The people wanting my book, Jimmy. We'll get into my book in a little bit. But it is certainly time for me to take care of business around here. And I got to take care of myself.
Why are you all these nice things? Wait a minute. All these nice things that you claim that you do for people, why would nearly suffering death talk you into or convince you not to do those?
Well, that's exactly, you answered your own question. I nearly freaking died bending over backwards trying to do everything nice for all these goddamn people. I nearly fucking died, Jimmy. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start...
How was your near-death experience as a result of you doing anything nice for anybody instead of
I'm going to start taking...
not dieting and not taking care of yourself and eating healthy food? And
that had nothing to do with it. It had nothing to do with it.
Medicine, you're so tight and you're such a tightwad.
Nothing at all to do with it. It had to do with my lack of sleep. They all but told me so. And my lack of sleep because I'm always appearing for somebody.
You won't even buy your dog Misty from the veterinarian medicine until it expires.
Living proof she never needed it. She turned 17 next week. She ate nothing but the worst dog food, and I never took her to the vet until recently when she cost me $112. Living proof that shit ain't needed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take care of me, and I'm going to take care of the prince. I'm going to build this empire to where it's never been before, and then I'm going to turn it all over to Prince. And I got a son to take care of, man. I worship my son. I love my son. He was in that hospital.
He walks up
me every single day. He was in that hospital every.
Missed that one, didn't you? Yeah. See,
I didn't hear what you said.
I said, son, the prince. He walks on the ground you worship. It's a tight bond y'all have.
Whatever. I don't know what you're saying. You're real weird. But
would you stop it? You've muscled yourself on this show under false pretenses again, because I thought you were going to say that you were actually going to take care of yourself. I'm not interested in hearing you talk about how you're going to build your empire by screwing people when it's already the title of your book.
No one's going to screw anybody. As a matter of fact, the Beats by Bolin headphones, those prices are going to stay the same. It's the book that's going to go up. I mean, not only have I been in bad health, not only did I nearly die, did I tell you about the notorious Johnny Bolan, my stepdad, since I was age 2? Did I tell you about him?
No, well, he's been your stepdad since age 2. Yes, we talked about him on the program. He was the last man in the state of Kentucky. Would you just shut up just a second? I'm setting up your bit. He was the last man in the state of Kentucky, legitimately, folks, that went to jail for cattle rustling, even though it was only one cow. That's your stepfather, the notorious Johnny Bolan. Now, what has he got to do with it?
I've done so many shows and I've spoken to so many people lately, Jimmy. I forgot that I might not have told you. Johnny, the notorious Johnny, is in the hospital in Danville, Kentucky, and he's dying of cancer.
Well, I didn't know that, so I'm sorry.
Dying of cancer. They've told me, thank you, Jimmy. You've met him a few times, and I thank you. He used to come to a lot of the shows. He's a big fan of mine. And we had a rough first 14 years, but he gave up drinking when Chris was 1. I try to forget about those negative years before. I don't hate him for those years before. He gave up drinking. It's the alcoholic I hated, Jimmy, not the notorious Johnny Bolan that lies in that hospital bed today. And I was told, and this is, if I get a little choked up, y'all bear with me. Dad's got less than 10 days to live. And and as you know, I went to the hospital. Well, you don't know. I guess I'm telling you now. Like I said, I do some fucking many shows. I just give so much of myself.
All right. Well, now calm down.
But I went to the hospital there in Danville to see him, and you know, Dad, he weighed 195 pounds probably the last time he saw him.
He was a stocky man.
He always reminded me of Lucas McCain, the rifleman, because he was such a good shot with his gun, and he carried himself with those type of mannerisms, and except for maybe the love of his son, he didn't really show that part much. But
nevertheless,
I've forgiven him for all that, and so I went to the hospital to see him, and there he laid there, Jimmy, just fucking 80 pounds of him, you know, not the 195-pound man that I knew. And he was having a lot of trouble talking. He's having a lot of trouble breathing. And I leaned into him, and because he kept waving me over, and he was so proud of me, Jimmy. He was so proud that I made it in professional wrestling and my connections with the WWE and John Cena and all the millionaires I've made. He was as proud of me, man.
I'm sure
as if he had spermed me himself.
Right, I'm sure you told him a variety of stories about those things.
I have,
yes.
I have, and then he remembered most of them. It appeared, and he kept summoning me with his fingers for me to come over. He acted like he wanted to tell me something, and I leaned into him, and it was a little garbled, but he basically said, "Son, I have one last wish that I would like for you to grant for me." And I said, "Well, sure, Dad."
Now that had to be a strong moment there, because it's maybe the last time you're going to see your stepfather.
I'm getting fucking choked up telling you about it, man. It's rough. And I leaned in, and I got as close to him as I could because I was having trouble hearing him. And I can't be 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure what his words were, because they're a little garbled. As you know, he's got the cancer and everything. He was a 2-pack-a-day smoker, and it's really eating him up. But I'm pretty sure what he said was, "Tell the fans to buy my son's book. Tell them to buy my son's book."
What? No, wait a minute.
No, now, Jimmy, don't cry with me, goddammit. I'm having enough trouble.
He didn't say that.
You wasn't there. You don't know what he said.
I'm pretty sure he didn't goddamn say that.
Oh, he did. He said it right now.
Would you stop whimpering? No, there's no way.
I know that's what he said. It was a little garbled, but I couldn't mistake something like that. How much can you love Johnny Bolan, man? His last wish wasn't for himself. It was for me. He wished something.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder, and I even talked to your doctors there.
He wanted the 5,000 fans I have on Facebook to buy my book. He wanted your 94,000 fans on Twitter. I don't know how he knew how many fans you had. Maybe I told him.
I don't think he knew.
But he said,
would you listen to me for a second?
No, he wants
stop.
He wants each and every one of your fans to buy my book, because he knows what it'll do for the prince. It's not even what it'll do for him or do for me. It's what it'll do for my son, the prince. Oh, I love you, Johnny, and I hope you make it another.
No, see, you don't. No, none of that.
I do. You don't know how I feel. You wasn't there.
Would you? I'm starting to wonder whether, and I've even talked to your doctors, whether you faked that whole hospital stay just to sell your book on the theory that they better buy it and get it signed now while you're still living. Right. I don't even believe you wrote that book. Here's another thing. I don't believe you wrote. The book is titled "I Probably Screwed You Too: The Mostly True Life Story of Kenny Maker Bolan." And I've never known you to write anything that would take longer to read than the label on a cereal box.
Jimmy,
I don't believe you wrote that book.
Jimmy, I sit down with.
I know I didn't write the introduction. that you've put, and our attorneys are still talking about that, this introduction that you claim that I wrote in your book.
It's called a forward, and you did write it because I saw the way it was worded. You know I couldn't write anything like that, Jimmy. You
had somebody do it. Yeah.
You're just being shy and bashful. You don't want to admit how much you love me, like Johnny loves me, like Johnny wants to take care of it. It's not only for me, it's for the prince, man. It's for the prince. But if your 94,000 fans out there would please buy but just one copy, you don't have to buy all 5 covers. Just
let me make some suggestions.
One measly copy for $24.95 plus $3.95 shipping and handling.
I've just lost control.
And as a matter of fact, you don't know this, Jimmy. You don't know because you wasn't there. God damn it! Let me tell you, I've got 25. Is it 20? 30. I have 30 special copies that Johnny took his poor little right hand. He was right-handed, not left like me. He took his poor little right hand, and I had to help him. I had to guide him. But Johnny signed 30 books for me.
No, you're not saying that you forged your father's signature on his deathbed on this book.
I didn't forge it. I helped him, goddammit. I fucking just helped him. And I helped him sign all 30 of those books. And he said, Kenny, sell those for me.
That's the same. From what I understand, that's the same way that he lost the deed to the Bolan family home, was somebody helping him write his name to something.
That was never proven.
Oh.
Why the fuck are y'all laughing at this time? I'm just over here bawling.
Look here.
You're sick fucking people. You're sick motherfuckers. Oh, my God. Oh, I hate both of you. Oh, you sick bitches. Oh.
Calm down. Look here, I'm gonna make
a for my son, and you're all hysterically laughing at me. Oh. Oh. I don't even know if I want your fans buying my book if they're as sick as you two fuckers.
Listen to me. You just take a breath and listen to me. I'm afraid you're going to get all overheated. I'm going to make a suggestion. What you ought to be doing is talking about your diet and your exercise program. You ought to eliminate these bad health.
I did talk about it, and I didn't like any of the things we said. I told them I don't like what they want me to do. It takes a lot of stress on me. And
what do they want you to do? What do they want? They want you to stop eating crap.
They want me to walk more. They want me to do more. They want me to get up early. They want me to sleep more. They want me to eat healthy shit that I don't like. I don't like that shit, Jimmy. I want to die happy. Like Johnny.
No, here's something else.
I like Johnny. I want a giving, loving father just like my dad.
Speaking of dying happy and loving father just like your dad, you were lying to your son and to me. You were shaving weight. Every time he'd lose weight or maybe gain a little at his weigh-in, he would tell us the problem was he was shaving 75 pounds.
How the fuck you? Whoa! How the fuck did you find that out?
Because your son found out when he talked to your doctor and they wheeled you into that fucking deal where they weighed you at the scrapyard.
Oh, God. Oh, shit.
Shaving 75 pounds off the total. So when he would tell us, Alice, he had lost this or gained that, it was just he was reporting us at a total of 75 pounds less than where he was at.
Fucking shameful.
Well, what's the matter with my machine? It's not working. Hang on. There we go. Jimmy, there's an explanational reason for why I did that.
There's an explanational reason?
It was for you. It was for you. I knew that if you knew that I'd gained some of that weight back, a few of those pounds, then you'd only worry about me like you did when I was in the hospital. And I don't want you to worry, Jimmy, because I know deep down inside you love me, even though y'all laugh at my father. Maybe it's easy for you. I care about the man. I want to carry out his dying wish. I don't know about y'all, but those.
Would you stop trying to sell that book?
No, I just want to say one last thing. The Johnny Rising autograph, the Johnny Rising Bolan autographs, because we got both names in there. Is going to go for $99.95. There's only 30 folks, and once he dies, there ain't going to be no more. I don't think I can get him to sign anymore. He looks pretty weak.
And Biscuits and Gravy and your sister June and Janice, the whole family, they haven't ever signed the same piece of paper all in their life.
Well, they're not close to death. Johnny is. And well, maybe biscuits and gravy because I'd like to kill.
No, here's the thing: whether you want to admit it or not, the fault lies in front of you as to whether you take care of yourself or not, whether you live or not. So I'm going to make a suggestion here.
I've stood up to full responsibility for my life, Jimmy, and that's why I'm trying to raise all this money for the Prince. And maybe will you buy one of Johnny's copies for me?
No, I will not.
But we do have some ideas and suggestions for you, Kenny.
Alice, will you buy a couple of copies for Johnny?
No, she's not going to buy anything. What we're going to suggest to you is you need to go on a diet. You need to eliminate all these fatty foods, all the carbs, all the sodium. You need to go on an exercise program. You need to take your medicine in a timely fashion, whether it costs you money or not. You just need to stop eating free and go to the grocery store and buy healthy stuff that you have to actually pay money for. And because I'm worried about you because you're overweight and living alone, I think the perfect solution, since you obviously have demonstrated that you cannot take care of yourself, Kenny, is to have Ma Bolan move back in with you and take care of you.
What? What the way are you? Have you?
And that way,
goddamn mind?
Yes, that way she can take care of you and make sure you take your medicine and eat properly and stick to your diet.
You obviously haven't been hearing the numbers that have been coming out since that old bitch has left here, Jimmy. And of course, we thought she was dead for a while. I've lost 41 pounds. Well, I'm on the road to recovery, son. I don't have to shave weight anymore. I don't got to lie to you. I came clean with you right in my hospital bed when I thought I was dying. I told you right on the phone that I'd been lying to you.
I don't care. I don't care.
You got any lies you want to confess to? Maybe you should confess instead of worrying about me.
You can't
call Bolin back in. You trying to fucking kill me? God damn it.
Calm down. No, you can't be trusted to live there alone. You almost went into a coma. You were delirious. You were having delirium tremens and all.
Almost. My nurse came in the nick of time and told me I needed to go to the hospital.
Well, if the nick of time had not come until a later nick, you would have been timed out. And that's why, as a matter of fact, I want to let you know that I didn't wait.
8 hours.
I wanted to be proactive as a friend, as your best friend, the only person who cares about you, apparently.
You did buy some books?
I have been proactive. I have called Ma Bolan. I've told her exactly what she needed to do, that she needs to move back in with you. I've arranged for that.
Whoa. How did you get her number, and why the fuck would you do that?
I got a hold of her through your son, and I've done that. She said she's coming, and what's furthermore, she couldn't afford to...
She ain't coming here.
She couldn't afford to move, so I've paid for the U-Haul for Ma Bolan to come.
You did what? You crazy fucking son of a bitch. What are you trying to do? You are trying to goddamn kill me. And it didn't do you no good because the bitch ain't got no license and she can't drive no U-Haul truck anyway. So fuck you. That fucks you up, buddy.
Kenny, that's okay because I also hired one of the OVW guys to drive the U-Haul for her.
What, you stupid motherfucker? You trying to kill me? God damn it, Kenny. Fuck.
Kenny? Ladies and gentlemen, we don't know the status of Star Maker Bolan. Folks, we're out of time here on the Jim Cornette Experience. We're going to call an ambulance for Bolin, and we're going to update you as soon as we can on the drive-thru here on MLW Radio next Tuesday. We'll give you an update on Star Maker Bolan's condition. Of course, you've got to be a VIP member to get the drive-thru, folks, and you'll find out whether Bolin is dead or alive.